Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Dragon Age. I realized that last time I had like an entire episode, the last episode, was pretty much all inventory management. So we're going to try not to do that ever again. That was pretty painful. But let's figure out what we want to do this week, at least. I know I probably had a plan last week, and I don't remember it. So we're going to do something different. I'm thinking... I don't know. We could do either one of these. We have the Murder of Crows that probably should do. Gamelyns Treasure, Deep Roads, side quests. Lots of side quests. Okay, well. We could do Isabella's quest. We can do a lot of this stuff, actually. Let's go talk to Varric. And... maybe do Sebastian's quest? I don't know. We probably should get the other one. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to grab Aveline, Varric, and Anders. Confirm. We are going to go to the Hanged Man. Does it matter which one I go to? Let's just go to it at night. We're going to go talk to Varric. Then we're going to go do the Murder of Crows. And we'll figure out what we want to do from there.
Got a minute, Hawke?
Nope.
I know this is ancient history, but remember that Hightown house Bartrand barricaded himself in? Bartrand doesn't exactly need the place now that he's in the sanitarium. I've been trying to sell it.
Yeah, buyers will be thrilled.
I can only imagine there's a huge market for the homes of deranged killers.
Well, the creepy sort of people who are interested are generally not the ones with the coin to take it off my hands. I found a minor noble in Ravane who bought the place sight unseen. But now there's a problem.
What kind of problem?
They say the place is haunted.
Is that all?
If they hadn't seen the place, I'd expect the first complaint to be about the corpses in the hall.
I may have neglected to mention the mansion's colorful past to the buyer. They've noticed some minor problems. Voices whispering in the walls, apparitions, things moving on their own. My hope is it's a relic Bartrand brought back from the Deep Roads. We smash it, and the haunting stops.
Let's take care of it.
Very well. We'll investigate the mansion. Again.
Thanks, Hawke. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I learned that the King of Pharrell
So,
loves cheese. He's one of us. Another of Andraste's chosen.
Okay. That's another quest that I will completely forget about until like 6 episodes from now.
The Knight Commander. Boiling in oil? That one never gets old.
This is past time for joking.
I'm helping you indulge in elaborate revenge fantasies. I think it's good for you.
Meredith will die. Do not doubt that.
Oh, go away, Justice. Can Anders come out and play?
Stop.
You are no fun anymore.
He really isn't. He starts to bother me from here on. Okay, let's go do Murder of Crows. We'll see what we can do there. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Dragon Age Inquisition, because more information came.
The assassin you wanted captured was once one of your own.
So Zevran told you, did he? It really doesn't matter. This time, his warden isn't here to protect him. I am thoroughly disappointed. No one fails the crows and lives.
Ah, poor stupid Nuncio. The crows do like that saying, but I am living proof it's a lie. Why they insist on thinking they can kill people like you and the warden, I will never guess.
I thought you had left, Zevran. You made a short cameo, and now you're back.
Why didn't you go when you had the chance?
To see the champion of Kirkwall in action? You couldn't keep me away.
You are nothing but a traitor and a coward, Zevran. You'll die here.
Pound. Wow, through the eye. It's impressive.
Yes, well, let's see how that works out for you.
So, there's an interesting note here to point out, which is the fact that my warden was a rogue, right? The champion of Kirkwall, my Hawke, is a rogue. This Zevran just really appreciates all of these really well-trained rogues that he's finding. People who are good at their craft. Because, I mean, Zevran's an assassin, right? I mean, he's pretty well versed in all of this kind of stuff. He knows what he's doing. So for him to be able to see what these other really famous, important people are doing, like the Warden and the Champion of Kirkwall, to him it must be really, really cool. It must be like exactly what he's hoping for. So it's very interesting that, you know, that all worked out that way.
I'm sure you wish to loot the camp, yes? Talk to me when you're done.
Oh, you know me way too well, Zevran. You know why Zevran knows that? Knows that I would loot the camp and then talk to him? Because he's played with my Warden. He probably knows. He's like, people like this, rogues like this that are seemingly controlled by another person, a third party, always want to loot everything. And in this case I do. But what was that I just picked up? A proving battle tunic. Not what I want. That's fine.
Excellent. Killing my former brothers in arms is oddly satisfying. I've little reward to offer you, champion, but perhaps this will serve as a token of my thanks. It is time to move on, as they say. I have a little war to wage back home, and so little time. Perhaps we'll meet again, champion.
Perhaps we will, guy. Cool. Items received. Finis. Oh, please be. Be still, my beating heart. Oh, BRB need new pants. Okay, what? Ooh, man. Ooh. Clearly, I'm gonna replace. Which one is this? It's the red Jenny. So, I think the red Jenny is better. But I mean, the Tyne has 70 attack on it. I don't know, man. I might need a couple more of those runes. Okay, let's get this weapon working. Let's do that. So before we go do... Crap, what quest were we going to do? I think we were going to make it up as we go. We should probably do Gamelyns. Let's go to my mansion real quick and get this weapon to work. Because this weapon is pretty sexy. Glad I actually did that quest. Yes, I did. Okay, actually, I need...
Everything's quiet here in the mansion.
Gosh, guys, every single time. You're worse than my ship droid in Star Wars. Weapon rune that increases all existing damage. Or a weapon rune that increases critical chance. I think we're going with existing damage on this one. Okay, and... Finesse. Devastation. Boom. Okay. Now, my DPS 168 and then 582. 178, 512. What was it? What was that? 582? But my DPS goes up, correct? That's my damage. That's my... I don't even know what the difference is. Okay, what does it do when I switch this one out? Not a lot. So those are pretty equal. What if I switch Finesse out with this one? Pretty much the same thing. I think I'm just going to use these two. So I'm going to use that in my offhand. Okay. That may not be the right call, but I'm going to do it anyways. Because, oh, look at that. Oh, it looks so cool. I love that dagger so much. Okay. You, and you. Just because let's bring Varric around. We haven't brought him around in a while. Or have we? I don't remember. To Gamelyns quest. Gamelyns? It's like a gambling Gamlyn, which would make sense. All things considered. Yeah, look at that dagger. That's one of the rogue daggers that you start with at the beginning of the game. This one right here. Not this one. Although, does it change? I could have sworn they were different daggers. No. No, okay. I just am, whatevs. There we go. Let's talk Dragon Age Inquisition real quick. So, the multiplayer details came out, and it looks so rad. Actually, I think I mentioned this last time too. Did I? Did the multiplayer details come out last time? I don't know. Look, long story short here. It's, oh crap, I don't remember if I mentioned it last time. I thought it came out before last time. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna say it anyways. So if I'm repeating myself, whatever, I'm repeating myself, no biggies. It's like Mass Effect 3, except it's a dungeon crawler. You get loot and everything. It's not horde mode like Mass Effect 3. You know, in Mass Effect 3, you would have a group of 4 people, you would have to hold out certain waves, and then you would get extraction and all that fun stuff. So, not like that anymore. Were there doors up there, or were they just blocked off? So instead of horde mode, it's a dungeon crawler. The dungeon is randomized. Like, it's procedurally generated, quote unquote. It's got certain tile sets that it puts in certain places. It's like little plugs, such as the way that Diablo 3 does things. Makes sense. Which gives the multiplayer replayability to some degree, because things will be a little different. Okay, I think I might go the other way. Things will be a little different. And there's a boss at the end. So you defeat the boss, and you get your loot as you go through it. Now, the loot can be used to upgrade your character. They have different character classes that you can play as. It's not just rogue, mage, and warrior. It's things like Reaver and Keeper and Blood Mage, the Alchemist, you know, stuff like that. So some cool looking class combinations. Stuff we've seen before, stuff we quite haven't seen before. That is an empty chest. Which direction am I supposed to be even going here? I don't know. So there's different stuff there to mess around with as far as the classes go. And I think that's really, really important for the Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer, because that's what's gonna keep people playing it, is if there's a lot of combinations for classes. And they have announced that the DLC for the multiplayer will come quick and it will be free. So they'll be constantly updating it. Yeah. Really? That's some lazy door work if I've ever seen some. Couldn't just have it open sideways? Had to open straight up and down? Into the wall? So lazy. The QAs, no offense to the QA team, but they did not see that apparently. Or it just got looked over. So
Gamlyn couldn't even be bothered to come himself. I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
You have a cousin?
I have a cousin.
Gamlyn never told you. Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Have a cousin.
Sorry to interrupt this touching family reunion, but we have unfinished business here.
Veld, what are you doing here?
Mekkel is dead. That bastard killed him.
Whoa, hey, calm down.
I don't know who you are, but we can talk about this.
Talk about this? Like you talked with my brother before you cut him down?
That doesn't make sense. Mekkel was just supposed to hand over the note.
You really think we didn't read it? We know about the gem charade. Hand it over. I won't let Mekkel's death be for nothing.
You let your brother go up against someone like Hawke for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
Dude, my cousin's awesome. I was going to say something more about the Dragon Age multiplayer, but I'm kind of surprised that I have a cousin. For one, I'm in shock. Don't know what to say. Two, she's really awesome. I kind of want her on my team. I'm cool with that. Also, it's not weird because she's not actually my cousin, but she is totally a lot more attractive than I would have imagined. Just saying. Look, if I knew Hawke in real life, IRL, I'd be like, Hawke, buddy, seriously, your cousin. Do I have permission? Yeah, that's that. Okay, let's heal real quick. And come on, die. Thank you. These guys are kind of. Ooh, I gotta loot him first. The Whaler. These guys are kind of durable. I'm a little surprised. Oh gosh, and of course there's like 100 of them over there, and I don't have Meryl to kill them out, so we're gonna have to let you do this and do this. Apparently I just assassinated somebody too. I'm so sorry. I probably one-shot him. I didn't mean to. I'm going easy on you guys. I'm holding back. I don't want to show my full potential. What's I gotta say about the Mass Effect multiplayer? Not Mass Effect, Dragon Age multiplayer. DLC's coming out fast and free. Here's another thing. They're no longer using BioWare points for DLC. Oh, I like that so much. You have no idea. BioWare points have the same business model as Xbox points does, which, oh my gosh, that is one of the most exploitative systems, because you'll buy points and you'll only be able to buy like 700, but the thing that you want is like 750, and you're like, wait, why can I only buy 700? I need to buy 50 more points. And instead of being able to buy 50 points, you have to buy 450 or 250 or something like that in order to, oh gosh, he just died, in order to even break, you know, the point threshold in order to buy stuff. It's terrible. It's such a bad system. It's exploitative because they get more money out of it. You're only buying like a $10 DLC, but because $10 only gets you 700 points, and then the thing costs 750, you have to spend another like $3 or $5 in order to get the rest of the points. So a $10 DLC turns out being $15, and then you have leftover points, and it's really, really messed up. So they're no longer doing that. So it's just going to be straight up purchasable. I like that. There might even be season passes, which I'm totally okay with.
You're pretty useful in a fight. You don't take after Gamlyn at all.
So, hold on. Gamelyn has a daughter, right? You're Gamelyns' daughter.
Gamlyn never told me he had a daughter.
There's probably a lot of things he hasn't told you. My mother, Mara, she left Gamlyn before I was born. He was so fixated on finding that stupid gem, I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlyn before she died last year. I didn't even know about him.
Okay. This was all for Gamlyn then?
You set this whole thing up just so you could meet your father?
I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
Which one do I want to go with here? Okay, what would Hawke say, right? So Hawke went through the... Okay, let's back up. Him and Gamlyn didn't get along at first at all. They butted heads because Hawke felt like Gamlyn was honestly just kind of a douchebag, you know? He's always doing all this gambling, and you know, the estate was taken away. But then they went through this little bonding moment where Hawke's mother died, where they kind of went looking for her together, even though Gamlyn wasn't really necessarily a huge portion of the search party. They still went through that experience together, and it was a strange bond because they both lost somebody that they loved, so they bonded over it. They may not still get along, but I think Hawke pities him. And because of that, instead of just being super douchey to him, I think Hawke would go with the Gamlyn's not so bad.
He's got some good qualities. You might be surprised.
Really? What do you think I should do?
I don't know. I think you guys should meet.
I think you should go talk to Gamlyn. Does he even know about you?
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't throw away the chance if I were you.
Yeah.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off.
I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
Hell, you're cousins with the champion of Kirkwall. I mean, it could be better. I mean, you could be cousins with the warden, but yeah, the champion of Kirkwall, it's pretty good, right? Pretty good. Let's loot the rest of these guys and figure out how to get the heck out of here. It's this way. Ooh, there's a chest too. Thank you.
That should do it.
I will take that. Let's get out of here. What quest now? Who needs rescuing? Maybe me. We could do the deep roads. We're not quite ready for that. You know what? Let's go and see the story through. And then maybe we'll help one of our companions with some of their stuff. Maybe Isabella. We haven't heard from her in a while. That I remember. It's hard doing these weekly recording sessions with this. And bringing it down to an hour actually has saved me so much more time. You have no idea. It helps out a lot. But for the most part, I think I'm looking forward.
About what?
He thinks the Knight Commander's mad. He told me she's gone behind your back to investigate guardsmen she suspects as secret mages.
Even if that were true, he wouldn't tell you.
He won't fight for her when the time comes. Would you turn against your own husband?
I don't know if you're lying or crazy.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the end of this series and the start of Inquisition.